Hey guys, it's your favorite divine blacksmith. And today I wanted to talk about a story which um I haven't really heard talked about that much, especially now from a disabled perspective. And that's the time that Hephaestus got cheated on by Aphrodite. And this little story comes from Homer's Odyssey, and it's part of the section of the Odyssey, book 8. And obviously the line numberings aren't the same throughout all translations, but the Perseus digital library numbering, and I'll leave it in the description, is around line 250 to 300. It's when Odysseus is finally being welcomed by King Alcinous of Pharenicia, I think is how you pronounce it. Or it's sometimes called Scaria or Scaria. Um and yeah, so he he basically tells Demodocus, the lyre player and cantor, to um tell him this story. And yeah, basically, so um Hephaestus is married to Aphrodite. And for those of you that don't know, Hephaestus is the Greek is a Greek god. He's disabled. He's a blacksmith. Um and Aphrodite, of course, is known for her beauty. She's a goddess of beauty. And yeah, guys, um they're married to each other, which is actually pretty progressive for that time. A disabled Hephaestus is disabled. He's crippled, like your boy. And obviously, bro, that's like, imagine that you get with the most beautiful being in the world, literally. But yeah, she wasn't loyal, guys. She was uh getting it on with Hephaestus behind, I mean, Ares, the god of war, behind his back. And in the story it says that Helios, the sun god, tells tells Hephaestus about, their affair. And bro, and I'm pretty sure they do it in their bed, which is even worse, bro. That that's wild. But yeah, so what he does is he makes up, or he smiths out very thin bonds, the thin enough to where it said no one could see them, and he puts them around the bed. And he pretends that he's gonna go to Lemnos, and he's like, yeah, Aphrodite, whatever, see you later. And you know um so they Aphrodite, of course, because she's not loyal, is like, yeah, let's do it, Aries. And yeah, so they're in bed and bang, the the net goes off, the bonds go off, and it captures them both in the act. And of course, Hephaestus laments this. It's like, oh man, she did this because I'm lame slash physically disabled. And I knew this was gonna happen and stuff like that. But then he gets his revenge. Uh, and he's like, he literally calls the other gods to come roast Aphrodite and Ares. That's hard, man. That's hard. Um, uh, but they eventually say the lesson. Zeus is like, that just goes to show you that sometimes what matters is not how physically strong you are, but how clever you are. Because he says, Ares may be the swiftest, he may be the most beautiful, but he wasn't able to outsmart Hephaestus. And honestly, guys, as a disabled dude, like, I uh, and considering what I know about Greek culture generally and the way they treated disabled people, which was not good, to have this story that suddenly says, like, yeah, don't worry if you're disabled, you can always be wiser or stronger in other ways than even the most strong person, the strongest person literally in on earth. And like, I don't know, there's just something so deep about that, or progressive, that I, as a disabled, that's why, like, I will never give up stuff like Greek myths and stuff like that, because while Christianity may have had us be accepted in the wider society, like, I don't know, the Greek mythology to me and culture has always been a lot more human. Like, Zeus was the first F boy, guys, and Hephaestus is just a Giga Chad in this story, man. I don't know how anyone can deny that, but yeah. Anyway, um, to all my fellow disabled and neurodivergent people, remember to play to your strengths, just like Hephaestus, so that you rule the fire of the oven and the kiln, just like Hephaestus. Alright, bye. See you.